Persona is a well-known JRPG franchise developed by Atlus and published by Sega. Here is every current game in the franchise ranked from worst to best as per their Metacritic score. Number 14. Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight. PS4, 72%. A rhythm game featuring the cast of Persona 5. The plot follows Caroline and Justine from Persona 5 challenging Elizabeth from Persona 3 to who has the best guest in a series of dancing contests. Praised by some for its design and its musical catalogue by fans. Number 13. Persona 3 Dancing in Moonlight. PS4, 73%. Released the same day as its alter copy, Persona 5 Dancing in Starlight, the plot shows us events from Elizabeth's side from Persona 3, instead of the Persona 5 side. Again praised by some for its design and musical catalogue of remixes and remasters, it's safe to say releasing two rhythm games on the same day perhaps wasn't the best choice. Number 12. Persona 2 Innocent Sin. PSP, 75%. Over 12 years in the making, the official localization of Innocent Sin provides patient fans with the other side of the Persona 2 arc. A dark adventure about high school students who find their reality twisted by rumors and who must draw on their inner strengths, their personas, to bring back order. Praised by some for its bizarre and unique story, plus the well thought out social interactions, whilst others simply said it had been too long since the other half of the arc was released. Number 11. Persona 4 Dancing All Night. PS Vita, 76%. The first attempt at the dancing subseries, Persona 4 Dancing All Night, didn't fare much better than the previous two entries on the list with critics. Following on from the events of Persona 4, the gang finds themselves sucked into the midnight stage and having to use their song and dance rather than violence to solve their problems. Praised for its more bright and cheerful approach to gameplay and again the soundtrack, some others criticised it as being a bad rhythm game. Number 10. Revelations Persona. PS1, 78%. The first game in what was meant to be a Shin Megami Tensei side series, Revelations Persona story focuses on a group of high school students who find themselves able to summon personas after a fortune-telling game, and shenanigans ensue from there. Praised for having unique spellcasting, hidden characters, and multiple endings, some critics, however, weren't fans of the game, saying it was confusing and uninspiring. Number 9. Persona Q2 3DS, 81%. Worlds collide in this game when Joker and the Phantom Thieves meet up with the Seize team from Persona 3 and the Investigation team from Persona 4. A dungeon crawler, this one takes place in a film theatre after the Phantom Thieves end up trapped in there during a Mementos trip. They soon find the other game's characters along the way. The game was praised as a great dungeon crawler, some even drew comparisons to Etrian Odyssey, whilst negatives included not making good use of the entire cast of characters. Number 8. Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. PS1, 83%. Released right at the end of the PS1 lifecycle, Persona 2 was split into two arcs, one of which never made it west until 12 years later. The game actually followed on from Innocent Sin, and follows the reporter Maya as she investigates the Joker curse, where people's wishes and rumours are coming true. Number 7. Persona Q 3DS, 83%. a crossover game of Persona 3 and Persona 4. It sees all the characters taken from their time periods and placed in a replica of the Persona 4 high school. Meeting up with two people who have lost their memories, Zen and Rei, the two groups must traverse 4 labyrinths in the school to recover the treasures hidden within. Number 6. Persona 5 Strikers, PS4, 83%. Yet another spin-off game. This one sees the cast of Persona 5 take part in a Dynasty Warriors style game. Set 4 months after the events of Persona 5, the game sees the protagonist and Morgana return to Tokyo for a Phantom Thieves reunion. The team find themselves transported to a new palace, and it's up to the Phantom Thieves once again to steal some hearts. Number 5. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, PS3, 84%. If you can believe it, yet another spin-off game with another genre, this time a standard fighting game. Ultimax itself takes place after Persona 4 Arena, which takes place just after the events of Persona 4. In this one, the Persona 4 team once again team up with the Persona 3 team to investigate the truth behind the P1 Grand Prix and confront Sho Minazuki. Number 4. Persona 4 Arena, PS3, 86%. The original Persona 4 fighting game, this one takes place just after the events of Persona 4. The game involves a new mystery at the P1 Grand Prix, a fighting tournament within the Midnight Channel that pits the Persona 4 team against the Persona 3 team. The groups must work together to discover the mysteries behind the tournament and the humanoid robot Labrys. Number 3. Persona 3 Portable, PSP, 89%. Finally, another actual main series title and not a spin-off. Persona 3 has you take the role of a high school student who joins the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, or SEAS for short. A group of students who are investigating the Dark Hour, a time period that occurs at midnight that few people are aware of. The portable version added a second female protagonist playthrough and changed some story elements as well. Number 2. Persona 4 Golden, PS Vita, 93%. The plot of Persona 4 was heavily inspired by murder mystery novels, and you can see this theme running through the plot. The town itself was loosely based on a town on the outskirts of Mount Fuji, and was intended as a nowhere town, somewhere where weird things don't normally happen. The game got an enhanced golden version, which further added extra plot points to the story. And number 1, Persona 5 Royal, PS4, 95%. The highest rated Persona game on this list, and one of the highest rated JRPGs of all time. Persona 5 sees the player take control of the protagonist, who is sent to Tokyo due to false accusations of assault. Finding out he can enter an alternate world called the Metaverse, the protagonist soon discovers his Persona abilities and a somewhat dark toned story ensues. The Royal version, which released later, further added plot and characters to the story to flesh the game out even more. And that is our list. Is there anything on the list that you think should have been higher or lower? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.